So instead of taking full accountability for the dirty hit that Travis Hunter received by Henry Blackburn, Jay Norvell went to the media and he had revealed that Henry Blackburn and his family received some death threats because of that hit. Jay Norvell, in my opinion, he had deflected about the dirty hit because he really didn't even touch on it that much. He kind of quickly tried to change the narrative and he started saying that he doesn't like the direction that college football is currently going in. So in my opinion, he's really trying to blame Deion Sanders and the Buffs for these death threats. So in my opinion, it was kind of coming off like he was trying to blame Deion Sanders and the hype around his team, and that's the reason why players are now receiving death threats. So let's check out what Jay Norvell had to say instead of taking full accountability for his team dirty plays. Let's listen to Jay Norvell spin the narrative and blame Deion Sanders and the Buffs for the reason why Henry Blackburn had received some death threats.
Well, I
Let's
want
check
to
out the
address
clip
one
right
other
here.
thing. I know there was a play in the game there where one of their kids got hurt, and I reviewed the play. It's a play that happens sometimes. When you throw a deep ball and you got a guy playing middle safety, he's got to react on the boundary and he's going full speed. It was a bang-bang type of a play, and the officials looked at it. We looked at it. It's certainly not something that we teach or coach. It happens in football sometimes. And so, there seems to have been a lot of attention about that play, but it's a play that happens. And, I also have to say this. I've been doing this, been a part of college football for 40 years. There's been a lot of changes. I'm really concerned about some of the trends that are going on in college football right now and the reaction that people have to the players on the field. And, we had a result after the game, actually during the game. We had a player get death threats and his family get death threats and their address be posted all over Instagram and social media. And I just don't think those kind of things have any place in college football. And I hope there can be some accountability in that type of behavior. And I'm very concerned for our kids. These are 18 to 22-year-old kids. They play college football. I know a lot of people get excited about that, but there's really no place for that in athletics and in sports. And so I hope everybody's healthy and that Travis gets healthy and gets back out there. But we certainly don't want to see anybody get hurt. And I do want to mention that there's some ugly elements that surround sports sometimes, and I think this is an example of that. And I want to make sure that our kids are all safe and that kids everywhere that we play against are safe. Obviously, we had too many penalties. I can't even speak about it. It's so ridiculous. And it's a real shame because a lot of those penalties took away a lot of great efforts from our kids. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Never seen such a lopsided game penalty-wise.
Okay, so like I was saying, man, as you can see, he briefly touched on a dirty play, pretty much deflected and said, oh, that happens in football. And then at first he was trying to act like he didn't even know Travis Hunter's name. A lot of people was calling that out and saying that was kind of disrespectful how Jay Norvell was trying to pretend like he didn't know Travis Hunter's name and who Henry Blackburn had hit. And yeah, man, so Travis Hunter, he is currently out for 3 weeks because of that illegal hit. And I would like to give you guys Deion Sanders responding to Henry Blackburn receiving some death threats. So with that being said, let's check out what Coach Prime had to say about Henry Blackburn and his family receiving death threats. Here's a video.
Blackburn, I want you guys to record this and run with this. Henry Blackburn is a good player who played a phenomenal game. He made a tremendous hit on Travis on the sideline. You could call it dirty. You could call it he was just playing the game of football. But whatever it was, it does not constitute that he should be receiving death threats. This is still a young man trying to make it in life, a guy that's trying to live his dream and hopefully graduate with honors or degree, committed to excellence and go to the NFL. He does not deserve a death threat over a game. At the end of the day, this is a game. Someone must win, someone must lose. Everybody continues their life the next day. Very unfortunate. I'm saddened if there's any of our fans that's on the other side of those threats. I would hope and pray not, but that kid was just playing the best of his ability, and he made a mistake. So I forgive him. See you, our team forgive him. Travis he's forgiven him. Let's move on.
Football, though, at the end of the day, stuff like that's gonna happen. So I just stay humble. He did what he was supposed to do. It's football. Something bad's gonna happen on the field sooner or later. We just gotta get up and fight again. That's what I try to do. Good thing the doctors stopped me, because if there was no doctors there, I would have still been out there playing. But I'm thankful for everybody that helped me that day. LOL, you got smoked. Yes, I definitely got smacked.
Okay, so that's what Coach Prime had to say about that. And in my opinion, I believe that Coach Prime had to come out and address that because of how Jay Norvell addressed the media and how he tried to deflect the illegal hit and pretty much try to blame the Buffs and Deion Sanders for changing college football right now. And that's the reason why now all of a sudden a player is going to receive death threats. You know, it's kind of like he's trying to gear it up like that's going to happen again when the Colorado Buffs play another team, and if they do a legal hit or something like that, that another player is going to receive death threats. So Coach Prime had to come out and address that, man, and I believe it's because of what Jay Norvell had did in that press conference. So with that being said, that's it for today's video. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and comments on this, so get in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you made this far in the video. That really does help this YouTube channel continue to grow. And I'll catch you guys on the next video, and be out, guys. Peace.